15 minutes of fame in conjunction with Studio 735 in Harlem, New York presents Battle Talk Mondays. Every Monday, 8 p.m. Come through and meet your favorite battle rapper and talk bars behind the bar.
Welcome to Studio 735, 147th Street in St. Nicholas. The A train, the C train, the B train, the D train. We do this each and every Monday. Bars at the bar, the home of hip hop. We focus on battle rap, but we do hip hop in general. Today's another edition of History of. Plus we got a bonus this time. She just came out of the battle, so I look forward to doing that. We're doing 2-in-1. Let me introduce my special guest co-host. You know how we have a co-host every Monday with me. Talk to the camera, let them know who you are.
Hi guys, this is Jay Smooth. You guys know my face when you see this face.
My nigga, you a dyke. Why was you so girly just now? Hi guys.
That was cute though. That was cute though.
Right? I was okay, but I was expecting what up, nigga. I'm just basically, nigga.
Damn, bitch.
What you doing? I'm the girly one, nigga. Two dykes to the lady. It's me.
That leads into our special guest for this Monday. As soon as she came in, she started drinking, so you know she got a drinking problem.
Well, damn, they ain't see it.
Oh, my fault,
Yeah, don't do me like that.
You know what? But that drink look good. I'm gonna get you another one, right?
Thank you.
Introduce yourself.
I need you to say it on camera that it's on the house. The next one you're getting.
So the next one you got is on the house. Matter of fact, well, we like to start off with shots. So what you? Let me get you a shot of
tequila.
What?
Yes.
2 tequilas?
Give me 18 Cuervo, Patron.
Bitch, just mix 2 drinks, 18 Cuervo.
So let me get 2 tequila. I do a shot of Jack Daniels.
Anyway, back to me. It's all about Shooney.
It's all about
motherfucking rap.
Yeah, tell him, girl.
Okay,
you walked in hip hop and tell him, bitch.
I did, you know, and after you see me, you was like, oh, you work at Nike Town. Nigga was trying to get a discount and shit. You know what I'm saying? He was like,
I mean, you got to flirt to get with you now.
He was treating me iffy when I walked in. You know what I'm saying? It took him like 10 minutes before he came over there. I was cold. Nobody can offer me a drink. It was crazy. You know, you're not even in the camera.
I'm gonna keep it real,
you know.
Your hair makes me feel like you like the cold. Because I watched X-Men. I just came from watching Logan. So I just want to make sure.
Storm, you know?
Yeah.
I'm the reason why it's going to snow tomorrow. I'm just saying.
Oh, facts?
That's right. You closed
Closed the city.
The city.
Shut the city down. Because I knew how I was going to be feeling after the interview. I knew I needed rest.
So when we do the toast.
These are big ass shot glasses.
When we do the shot.
This is like shotgun pellets.
The purpose, the reason we do the shot is to make sure that people know that this Monday thing is an everybody thing. We welcome people. We want the artists to get to know you.
Gotcha.
So a lot of times we get the crowd to ask you questions behind the scenes that most of the time you can't really mingle with the artists at the battle because there's 8 million things coming on.
Very true.
I mean? So you guys are welcome to come each and every Monday. It's free admission, at least for now. We're located at 147th Street. The name of the venue is Studio 735. I couldn't do this without 15 minutes of fame. Uncle Ryle, you in the building?
Yeah!
You already know. So I'm excited to go through your history, but let's take these shots real quick. And we doing it real, no baby shots.
Can I do a disclaimer? We're doing these shots, but anything after this that comes out of my mouth, do not hold me accountable. I will be drunk. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Bars at the bar. That's why we call it that. So if we're talking about bars at the bar, we're talking about history of. I want to get straight into it. We're not going to get straight into what's your first battle rap on camera, even though they're playing. I want to know the nitty gritty.
Okay.
How you got into battle rap, period. That's the goal, for people to know who you are. Any inspiring battle rappers, talk about your battle rap journey before this battle.
Okay, so.
God damn, Norma was killing that red dress though.
First of all, it was a red suit. This is not about Norma.
It's a body suit?
Let's get back to me.
That was a bar exam.
No, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't get that right? No, so I've been rapping for a while. I've been rapping since. Thank you. Look at that.
Shooney always.
I was the first person to wear a dress. I'm just saying.
Nah.
Let's talk about it. I was. Don't do that.
A few people had that claim. I don't know.
And who was it? Jazz had on a sailor suit. That don't count. She had on kitten heels.
You know I fuck with you, Jazz. That was funny. Though.
Okay, but she
that was funny though.
First of all, any bitch that wear kitten heels, all right, her heart already belongs to God. Leave that bitch alone. She don't want you, okay? I'm just saying. I'm telling you, okay?
I need a drink.
That was a full-grown woman's suit that I had on. Now back to how I started.
All right, so back to you started.
So I've been rapping for a while. I started rapping when I was in college. I ain't gonna tell you motherfuckers how old I am, but I started rapping in college.
Which college is this?
Westchester Community College.
Oh, no, I'm classy.
I'm classy, you know what I mean, from Westchester.
Okay.
No, I went there, and I had a radio show. It was called I Dream of Shooney, wordplay, feel me? And then my dudes, Greg Self and Steele, and then Ray and Jeremy. I can't even remember your rap name, Jeremy. I was drunk, but they asked me to do a song, one of them, and I did the hook, and I like skipped school for like 3 days because I wasn't really into school. I had a fashion show going on, so I had to do fashion show practice over school. And then when I went back, they was like, yo, your voice sound crazy, and I was like, oh, okay, and I was like type gas. So then I started rapping and shit, and I was like, oh, I'm on it, and I started writing stuff, and I got better and better and better, and then.
So you didn't start from early. You started late in like college.
Yes,
above 17.
I mean, yeah. I went to college at 17, but I was like 19 when I started.
Okay.
So
what was the hook? You remember the hook?
I do. All I said was, you on your grind, nigga, stack. That's all I said. But my voice sound fire, though. And I remember my first rap. So then the shit that I did by myself, I would say something like, it's Shooney. You know I got more class than Sunni. Something like, bitches want to sue me. Probably because I got more ass than some. I don't know. I said some dumb shit. But whatever. It was fire, right? It was fine. So I did that. And then I ended up rapping and shit, and then I told my sister's boyfriend at the time, I told him that I wanted to rap. And he was like one of the only people that believed in me. And at first he was like, oh, you playing? And it was me, him, and my sister Jackie. We was in a car, and I was like, no, I'm dead serious. And I freestyled the whole way home. We was coming from Jersey. And anything, any person I seen, it was good to me. And it was good enough by the time we got home, he was like, let's do it. And then he put the money behind it. I made a mixtape called The Making of Paper Girls. And I put it out, and we went to Miami. This is when spring break was still popping.
That mixtape is still out now?
So this was before like niggas was putting shit online and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like there's a hard copy somewhere. I don't have it.
Okay.
The shit was fire though. And I went to Miami, right? And it was like it was Memorial Weekend when shit was still popping like that. So I used to go out every May. We would go out there, sleep on my homegirl's couch and stuff like that, and then just hit the beach and shit like that. So I was giving out my CD, but niggas wasn't trying to fuck with it because there wasn't that many female rappers that was out at the time. You know what I'm saying? You had Lil' Kim, you had Foxy, you had Trina. This was like 2000. Like you had, you know what I'm saying? Like those were the only this is the only the people. You're trying to get my age, and I'm not fucking playing with
it. It's working though. I already got the college part. It's almost there.
You heard them?
It's cool though, because if it was 2000 and I was 19 back then, I'm telling y'all motherfuckers I'm 26. So I know how to still do math. I'm just saying. But so it was only a few females out, right? So they wasn't really trying to fuck with it, whatever. And my mission out there wasn't for anybody to buy it. It was to get somebody to play my shit in one of them candy paint rides. That's what I wanted. That's all I wanted, right? So I ended up rapping on every corner. Like I was on Collins, I was on Lincoln, and you know niggas wasn't taking it, so I just started spitting, and then they was like, oh, alright, she's alright. And then my last day, a nigga rolled by in a lime green shit playing one of my joints. I was like, that's it, the trip is over, I'm good. Like I was hyped. So I did that. I started doing shows down in the city, Avenue A and all of those things. I used to do before I met Sarah Connor, she probably don't remember, I used to do all them shits like the end of the week shit that they used to do on Sundays down in Lower East Side. I did all of those things. I did what's his name, Supreme, he do a boot camp, like a rap boot camp. I forgot the name of it. He's still doing it, but I did that years ago.
Oh, you was grinding for a while.
I was grinding for I did the Faces in the Crowd. When I did Faces in the Crowd, Saigon was the winner the time that I did it. So I've been rapping for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been doing this for a while.
Saigon, the rapper Saigon?
The rapper Saigon was the winner. And you know, he was good. I felt like I should have won, but whatever. No shots.
Right?
But
don't be cute on camera. You was killing that shit early.
That's crazy that y'all talking. Like that's crazy.
So I did that.
Nobody said nothing.
And then I ended up getting pregnant, right? And I had my daughter, and at that time, I didn't really know anything about battle rap, but I was following DNA on Twitter. I don't know how though, but I was following him, and he kept sending me links to his battles. And you know, I was pregnant sitting at home, so I watched it. And the first one I watched of him was DNA versus Rome, when he had the bomb on his chest.
The first one or the second one?
That was the first one I watched of him. Not his first battle.
No,
the first time they battled
twice.
I believe it was the first time they battled when he had the bomb. Well, it wasn't a bomb, but it was like a newspaper.
That was the first one. He had the bomb.
He had the book. What's it called? Yellow Pages wrapped around his chest.
I think that's the second one. I think the first one he had popsicle flavor ices.
Oh, so then it was the second one. But so I watched that, and then after you watch something on YouTube, another one pops up. So I wasn't doing shit, so I just watched it, and then I started to, I was like, oh, this shit is fire, like, and then we started to speak or whatever, and he was like, oh, this is what battle rap is about. So I used to just watch it based off of that, and then soon after that, I don't know how, Debo hit me on Twitter, and he was in my inbox like every day. Maybe he searched like rappers and like girl names.
This is a MySpace area, or we're just talking about
this was Twitter.
Oh, Twitter.
And he just kept like inboxing me, and I wasn't really with it, so I just was like, So right after I had my daughter, DNA invited me to the battle where Hitman and Arsenal battled. I took one of my homegirls and I went. That shit was packed. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go. It was my first time. Just had my daughter coming out, whatever. So I went to the battle. I seen Norma. I seen QB. And I want to say Duchess was there. And I think there was maybe E Hart was there. But I know Norma and QB was there. And no disrespect, but I was like, ew. Like,
oh, you could do better.
Yeah, like ill. And I was just like, look at them. And I learned, because I'm, like I said, I've been in hip hop.
Oh, you talking about lyrically or the way
I was just saying ill, like they look nasty, and I just was mad. Like particularly they didn't look nasty. It was just me, the rapper in me, that was like ill. Like, look at them, you know what I'm saying? And I was dressed.
How you was looking at that?
I was dressed, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have on shoes or nothing like that, but I was cute, you know what I'm saying? Me and my homegirl, and I still had hair at the time, so my hair was long still and shit. So it just was, you know what I'm saying? We was out there, and I didn't really know all the faces, and I started to meet people. Like, I really knew who DNA was, and I knew like a couple of other faces, but I knew those girls because I ended up watching a few of their battles. Like QB had more, and I think what's her name, Gaddis had some that I seen, and I was like, oh, okay, I didn't really know girls was into it. But fast forward, I went there, I seen them or whatever, and I just was like, because I'm a fan of hip hop, I had read something about KRS-One that he said, in order to be the best, you always got to have rounds ready for anybody that you see. So I started to formulate what I would say to QB and Norma right then and there. So then like a week later, Debo jumps back into my inbox, and I'm like, what do you want, nigga? And he tells me I have a female battle rap league, and I'm like, So I go back to my manager. I'm like, yo.
Who was manager at the time?
This guy named Jay Lawyer, my sister's boyfriend at the time. So I went back to him, and he was like, well, I don't know much about it. I'm like, well, I wasn't doing nothing else, you know what I'm saying? Like, I took a whole year and some change off to have my daughter Corey. Why not get back into it? And before I did the battle rap, Heineken knew who I was, and like I was really in the rap shit, you know what I'm saying? And so I was like, what is it gonna do? It can't do no harm. Like, if nobody don't know me, they not gonna fuck with it. But if they know me, they gonna fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I can't lose from this. So I said, you know what, I'll do it. And he writes me back, and he was like, you got Norma Baytes, and I'm like, let's go. I had half a round already. I was like, let's go. Yeah, but I didn't know what to expect. So that's how I got into battle rap. And
wait, real quick.
Yeah.
When he reached out for the Norma Baytes, how early in advance was this before the battle?
Maybe 2 months.
Oh,
before
2
the battle.
months?
Maybe 2 months before the battle. And then they used to do it at the hat store, and then they did it. The first time they did it in the ring, me and Norma was supposed to battle, but I think it was her aunt that passed away, so we didn't battle that time. So I've been around from the beginning of the ring era, from when they got the ring, but we didn't battle on the first card because of the death of her family. So the next card is when niggas see me, but I've been around. Like, I'm like 2 battles shy of being the actual originals from the hat store, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And
where was your confidence level in terms of when he said, I know you said you was on go time, but you didn't battle before?
I mean, I was confident that I could battle and I could win. There wasn't really no footage for her. Like, she had battled before, but I didn't never see anything about her. So besides me seeing her at the event,
so
I didn't know nothing about her.
So there was no footage of Norma before you?
I didn't see none. I was looking and I didn't see none.
Because we always look at Norma as like The vet, legend vet.
I think she was around, but I never seen any. I didn't see nothing about her, and then she didn't know nothing about me because all you would find was music. I wasn't a battle rapper, you know what I'm saying? So we were pretty much just going at each other, two chicks that didn't know each other, you know what I'm saying? So I had the right general, you know what I'm saying, like general shit. And I didn't, you know, I felt it was hot. My team felt it was hot. I didn't know what to expect, you know what I'm saying? So I got to the battle and I was
Who was
expecting...
your battle rap mentor at that time in terms of this how you formulate? That's what
Nobody. Like DNA was my friend, but he didn't hit my rounds. Like he didn't, yeah. Like
nobody from that heard
I didn't have, like, I didn't have any friends in battle rap until me and Farrah became friends.
Oh, what?
Like I didn't have no, yeah.
So you didn't know Jay Smooth before Farrah and
I just knew DNA and that was it.
So
I didn't know anybody else.
you've never watched any like battles and just like since you were going into Norma, like this being your first battle, did you ever watch any battles and it's like, okay, this is how it's done? Would you say there's any specific battle that you've watched?
Not really.
Like that inspired you to formulate rounds?
Not really. I didn't really know what to expect. I just knew I had to write some killer shit and it couldn't be the same as like music. I knew it had to be going straight for her, but then when I actually went back and listened to the shit I was writing in college, I was writing shit like that. Like I was preparing to battle somebody. Like the shit I always used to say was like how I was better than the person and you know what I'm saying, like I'll fuck you up in the street type shit. And I listened back and I was like, oh, I always was preparing myself for a battle pretty much because I was rapping at somebody that I didn't know in my songs, you know what I'm saying? And then I met QB toward the end when I was almost ready for like Norma, when I was gonna battle Norma. But the shit that nobody knows about that battle is when I said something about her friends and I'll hang her Converse from the light pole in the street or some shit like that. I was talking to E Hart. Like, I was talking to E Hart because I'm like, and you got bitches like backing you or tell that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like I forget the exact line. But I didn't say her name, but you know what I'm saying? I would tell her I'll hang up from them rusty ass Converse in the street. And at that point, she was,
rusty Converse.
Or was it QB? Who used to wear the Converse? It was either QB or E Hart. One of them used to wear the Converse, and whoever it was, I was talking to them. And I said like something like Wiz Khalifa. Like I just remember that. Like
so then you talking about E Hart, she looked like Wiz Khalifa.
Shots is fire down there.
Stop, but I was ready. So I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I really didn't know what to expect. And then Norma, she like had freestyled some shit about my eyebrows. Cause I had my eyebrows done. Like my eyebrows be stressful. And they stressful right now cause I ain't drawing more. Don't do that.
Zoom in.
Don't do it. And then, so I had my eyebrows drawn on for the battle, and she said something like, I'll never lose a bitch with drawn on eyebrows. I was so mad. I was furious. And
pause that. You could keep talking. Anything I do, don't worry about me.
And then one of my friends.
We want to make sure that we stay on that battle when she gets.
One of my friends seen that because Norma had on the red shit with the.
Right? It won't fuck it up, right?
No, I won't. Go ahead.
Norma had like the red shit with the jewels on it, and one of her jewels came off. And when I was walking by, one of my friends was like, "Yo, her outfit is falling apart," and I kept it, right? I put it behind my back, and I hid it for the rest of the battle. And then when she talked about my eyebrows, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get her," and I was like, "Here, you dropped a piece of your outfit. You want it back?" And she was so mad, so I just threw it at her. That fucked her up for the rest of the battle.
That was probably the most memorable part of that battle.
And that was on the spot.
That was on the spot. I didn't know it because I didn't know like it was.
The eyebrow shit
like
bitches.
It did because my eyebrows are stressful. You know what I'm saying? Like I draw them on, and this don't got nothing to do with. Don't do it. I didn't draw them on today because it still got a little makeup from yesterday. I've been up all night.
That's not real hair right there.
No, don't do this right now. You know what I'm saying?
No, they look real though.
And while we got the camera on, I'ma just say this one time because I said it before. You know, Alicia Keys, fuck you, bitch, because you've been telling us to go barefaced. I tried it 2 days. Nobody talked to me, bitch. No niggas tried to talk to me. I put my face back on. I was back on top. We don't want to be barefaced, okay? Put your makeup on and hide them motherfucking freckles. Now back to the story, right? I didn't know, right? I didn't know what to expect from Norma. But I think I did my thing. Like, I know I won that. Like, I won that.
Who you get that to? Who you get that to?
Would Norma agree?
She probably wouldn't agree on camera, but Norma didn't speak to me for like 2-3 months.
Fuck you talking about?
Wow, you gotta say wow. We're not just saying. Wow.
Nigga said she never won.
You said Norma never won a battle?
Never.
Oh, she wildin'.
What battle Norma won?
So we're not doing that.
Exactly.
Nah, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
You better not.
And this my bitch. Shout out to you. Norma definitely beat Miami.
I was about to say.
No, she definitely beat Miami.
That's the big.
Oh shit, my fault,
She
Norma.
definitely beat. It's debatable. She definitely beat Miami.
No, let me not do that because they're gonna take. Norma, you
Norma beat Miami. I forgot
No,
about that battle.
she did. And
forgot about
that's
that.
when I was like, niggas gotta stop playing with the vets. Like,
Uh-huh.
they always count the vets out because it's like
Fuck them
not
bitches.
necessarily a tier. You know what I'm saying? Like they be like, oh, you got the top tier, you got the mid tier, you got the low tier, and vets is just vets. You know what I'm saying? And they be like playing like because you a vet, because you don't really need a status to be a vet. It's just like you've been around. I'm saying long enough. Some niggas get the Purple Heart, some niggas get sent home because whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or some niggas really be going to war.
That's a good ball, man.
It is, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That was off the top.
I like the way you did
And
that.
I be doing, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been
Somebody
in this
steal that
shit.
shit.
They might. I've been in this shit, you know what I'm saying? So she did that. Like she definitely, and
What round you
I
gave
was
yourself versus Norma though?
all three, nigga.
All
Fuck
three.
you talking
All
about?
three,
3-0, B. 3-0, baby. What are you talking about?
You know what?
3-0 first time in the ring.
I felt like, I mean.
In the building, that's how you felt?
In the building, I felt super confident. In the building, I felt 3-0. Then when I watched it on the camera, I was like, okay, maybe if somebody wanted to debate, they could give her this round. But I don't remember which round it was. But there was certain shit that I just didn't know what she was talking about. She said something about esophagus and like lifetime. And I was like, what
always
is
somebody
that?
esophagus, but
Yo.
you have what, 11 battles, right?
I do.
You have 11 battles to date. Have you ever, you just said, you know, you walked in your first time and you felt very confident.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever in the entire point of your career and your 11 battles, have you ever walked into your battle, like standing there and you weren't as confident as you felt you
Good
could
question.
Yep.
Good question.
That was versus matrimony.
be? Versus matrimony.
That was when I first fell in love with my man now.
Wait, what battle number is that one?
That was
Matrimony
my
is-
fourth battle.
All right, so we're gonna get there. We're gonna get
Yeah.
there.
After
The guy,
the
he on
two.
his shit
We're gonna
today.
get there.
He on his shit today.
What was number two?
Number two was actually versus my best friend.
Are we
Yeah,
done
number
with,
two was
with
versus
Norma?
Farrah.
There's no more
Yeah,
fun
there
facts?
was really no more fun facts from
Okay.
from
If you
Norma. It just was
How you
like,
felt about the outfit?
I didn't-
That was
Yeah.
nice.
oh, I
What do you think it
know.
was
You
made
know
out of?
what? You know what? It was like
Yeah, I'm gonna have a co-host more.
it was like prom dress material, but I thought it was unique, right?
Prom dress material? What about the diamond that fell off? What do you
Those
feel that
was-
material
those
was?
Hold on. We're gonna get props. It didn't fit her body though.
Yeah.
No.
Rhyme.
What were they?
It was rhinestones.
Hold on, it did fit her body though. We're gonna get props.
It
for props,
did,
too.
and her ass looked super fat.
Okay, okay, great.
But I
That
felt
was
like
the prom
no,
dress
it's
material
not
spreading.
even. You so stupid. I wasn't mad at it, right?
All right.
I wasn't, but I had to act like I was mad at it. I thought it was unique, and I was like, a lot of these bitches come like they just was like, oh, I got a battle today. Let me brush my teeth and go to the battle. And nobody was.
No teeth brushing.
Nobody was getting dressed. Like
Everybody looked like
Jazz
they
was still
breasting.
wearing sailor suits. Like
Don't do that.
my bitch Farrah still had the finger waves. You know what I'm saying? One time she came with the
With the
flip flops.
tie dye, with the tie dye
the flip
t-shirt,
flop. I was like,
with her set on it.
I said, who the fuck is that? Like I was hyped. Like who is that? And then your bitch Tori, like one of the battles, she had the gel mitt with the little piece in the front. I was like, niggas is not getting dressed.
So hold on. So you made it your business to make sure. Damn, we took it off to put that outfit because the outfit was alright.
Oh, for sure, for sure, and
all that.
it was, and I was like,
Nah,
the
it
little
was.
still
Nah,
underdeveloped.
you
That was
looking
my
alright.
baby body still. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? This is something that people is probably going or don't know. That was all my hair because I had just cut my hair. It was still long, so that was all my hair in the middle. I had just did the mohawk, and that became my signature look, the Shooney with the mohawk. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
niggas is used to me with the mohawk. Now I can freak it with the colors because now they like, oh, Shooney always do the colors. She's always dressed, but the mohawk became my signature look, and I did mohawks from then on, and then I started to do the braid, and then you know what I'm saying, like I had some variation
You had a
of
mohawk
braid and
verse.
shit.
You had the verse Farrah verse the 2
Norma,
on 2.
I had it in the 2 on 2, and then the next time that they see me when I went super low was the matrimony shit. But I'll tell y'all why I cut my hair when we get
And
to
you
that.
you brought the mohawk back versus TS and Cali.
I did.
Like, that's
I
when
brought
you
the
came
braid
to
back, and
Yeah, that
niggas
was the braid in Cali.
Braid, but
but it was a mohawk.
It was a
Niggas-
mohawk braid.
And you know what was
Yeah,
crazy?
yeah.
The moment they seen the braid, they was like, Tia's done.
Yeah.
Shooney got the braid. It's over.
You
You know what
black.
I'm saying?
That was the
It's over.
disrespectful.
And we
braid
gotta
versus
talk
Farrah.
about that. The black bitch didn't arise until after Tory.
Yeah.
It came out on Matrimony.
Some people don't
I said it in
realize
Tory,
that
but
they
it
didn't
wasn't
start
my
from
slogan.
the beginning.
You know what I'm saying? It
The
wasn't my
black bitch
slogan.
didn't start from the first
Yeah,
battle.
did it.
FYI, you killed them wings though.
She did.
Nah, they're not even done though, so we're not gonna even do that right now.
You know, that's what we're gonna do.
You know what's
But
crazy?
yeah, so that's it with Norma. Like,
That's wild.
So you went normal. First battle,
You're not
super
even drinking
confident.
That shit.
I am
Caught the
bitch.
crazy W.
I
Yeah,
did.
you are babysitting that shit though.
No, that shit.
But this is
the
my.
shit's been babysitting
Okay,
so
she was
bad.
drinking- she was drinking since early.
Okay,
She was
okay,
drinking
since
okay,
early.
I'm gassing because
okay
she was drinking
then.
since early.
And I had
Even
the
the
fucking
phone is
shot.
gone.
You know what I'm saying? Like my nigga didn't even put on these fries. I know he owned this motherfucker, but he ain't own these fries. Like I don't know what he's doing right now. I seen you, nigga. You had dipping in my sauce and shit. Like fuck you talking
Your shit
about?
gonna be gone.
All right, so after Norma, who was it?
Farrah.
Oh yeah, your
was
bestie.
Farrah.
But that wasn't your bestie at that
Nah,
point though.
I didn't like her.
Oh what? Why? Why you didn't like her?
Cause she wore tie-dye shirts.
Shut up. So at the nigga said tie-dye shirt. So at the time when right after I battled Norma, well during the day of the battle with Norma, Sean was getting on my nerves. He was talking about my sister on and off camera, and I'm like, yo. And at that point I got real and I looked at Rex in his eyes and I was like, you're playing. I will smack the shit out of her. And at that point, I was ready to like really fuck Farrah up in the ring, like hands and feet.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.
15 minutes of fame radio.
Now stepping into 15 minutes of fame radio.